Hello everyone, it's Rich Conrad from RE/MAX Preferred Choice. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. In this week's technology tip, we're going to go over how to create a Facebook paid advertisement, but keep that advertisement at an affordable price. Now the first thing I'm going to do is go from my personal Facebook page to my fan page. But now I'm going to click on this drop down arrow and I want to click on, that would be create ads. Now this will take a moment to load, so we'll just wait. From this point, from the campaign, we have quite a few different options. We can promote your fan page. You can send people to your website. But what I did is we created a video and I want to boost that post. So I'm going to click on boost your post. Now we have this RE/MAX Preferred Choice, and I'm going to click on the drop down arrow right below that, and I'm going to choose the ad. Here. And I'm going to click on set audience and budget. Now from this ad set, we have three different options to start off with. We can either click on a custom audience we already uploaded to Facebook, and to do that, just take the arrow, click in this box, and choose whatever list you already uploaded. We can create a new custom audience, and you just click on customer list, upload the file. Now this file would have to be either a .csv or a .txt, and the file would either have to contain email addresses or telephone numbers. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually simply create a list from scratch. Now we start off with location. Now the default in my case is Glendale and a 50-mile radius around Glendale. If you notice, with a 50-mile radius around Glendale, the potential reach is 2.9 million people. Well, I don't want this to go to 2.9 million people. For instance, if somebody received my ad in, let's say, East Chandler, well, sure, they could move to the West Valley, but most likely they won't. So I want to narrow this down a bit. And we have quite a few different options. First thing I could do is simply click on this drop-down arrow and change this from a 50-mile radius to a 10-mile radius. Now, as you notice, I went from 2.9 million to 1.5 million. Or what I could do is just check Glendale. So I'll change this from city within radius to current city. Now, as you notice, it's decreasing. But I want to narrow this even further. So what I want to do is, instead of checking Glendale, I'm going to remove Glendale by clicking on the X, and I'm going to type in a zip code. And I'm going to choose 85305 Glendale, Arizona. And Facebook will literally draw a line around the 85305. And you can add as many zip codes as you want. Now, when it comes up with a radius, back to, let's say we chose Glendale, the smallest radius is 10 miles. If I want to make this smaller, what I could do is, first of all, let me remove the zip codes. I'm going to type in an address here. Now, if you type in an address, you could actually reduce the radius from 10 miles all the way down to 2 miles. And that's as low as we can go. All right. So now we're down to 59,000 people. But we still want to narrow this further. So for age, I'm going to say anybody. I want this ad to go to anybody between, we'll say 30 to 50. And I'm also going to include, I'm going to click on detailed targeting. And I'm going to click on demographics. And I'm going to choose generation. And let's say I want this to go just to Generation X. Now this is very important because an ad you create for a millennial could be completely different than the ad you create for a baby boomer. So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to stick with Generation X. I'm going to click on home, and I want this ad to go to people who own their own home, so I'll click on homeowners. I want to click on home type, and I want this to go to people that, let's see, have homes between 500 and 700,000 and from 700 to 1 million. And what else do I want to do? I'm going to click on behaviors. I'm going to click on residential profile. People who live in their homes, I'm going to click on length of residence, so people who live in their homes for over 6 years. And we'll click on likely to move. And this, you're probably wondering how Facebook knows that somebody's likely to move. Facebook goes off the status. So somebody recently had children, somebody was recently married, somebody recently retired. They're more likely to move than somebody that obviously didn't have that criteria. And I'm going to, in this case, click on exclude people. I'm going to click on browse. See demographics. I want to check on work, job titles. And I want to type in realtors because I don't want this to go to any realtors. So I clicked on realtor, realtor associate, let's see, realtor agent, and realtor broker. So as you can see here, this originally was going to go out to 2.99 million people. Now we have it down to a potential reach of 22,000. These are the people who are most likely to buy homes in the West Valley. Now at this point, we're going to set the budget and schedule. And I typically click on a lifetime budget. And however, I don't want to spend any more than, let's just say $75. And instead of the schedule going between May 3rd to June 3rd, I want this to go out 1 week. So I'm just going to click on this box right here and I'll just go out 1 week. No, close enough. All right. And last item is add schedule. I'm going to click on more options and we'll click on run ads on a schedule. And let's say I want this to go out every Friday from, we'll say 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and same on Sunday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. At this point, we click on Choose Ad Creative. There's the here's the ad. We could change the ad to a different ad if we like, if we want to do that, but I don't want to do that in this case. And then you click on Place Order. And that's all you have to do to create that'd be a Facebook paid ad. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. My telephone number is 602-316-6319. Or my email address is richconrad@rmpcaz.com. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.